welcome to another Universal Orlando Resort Volcano Bay construction update. My name is Jim from WildGravityTravels.com, coming to you from a windy Turkey Lake road. We are starting off our Volcano Bay update here at Turkey Lake. Taking a look here, a wide shot of all of the park from this side. We have Maku, Puhi, and Krakatoa Mountain. So taking a look first at Maku and Puhi Slide Complex, one of the few complexes we haven't seen tubes on yet that should be having tubes to test with, or water flow at the very least. We have not seen either yet, or reports of any of either yet. So we're just keeping an eye on that. We're gonna see what else we can discover along Turkey Lake Road as we continue to walk along here. Taking a look now from inside Krakatoa Mountain, where we see the capsule slide work underway. This actually could be for the platform we've been seeing in the concept art. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see how it goes. From there, we told you about these steps. Sorry about the bounce there. We told you about these steps last week that are basically going to stay there. They've actually been developing a little more over time. I'm hoping I'm blocking a lot of the wind out for you guys. It's a really, really windy day. Sorry if you're getting a lot of that wind feedback on the camera. And the bounciness is from a lot of the wind as well. So again, looking at Krakatoa Mountain, we see the capsule slide work going on, and then we see these 4 slides here, just continuing progress here. Now actually what these trees are that we've discovered recently, these trees actually surround a small little pool area. We're not sure if that's Tatiki Reef or a wave pool or what that's all about, but we actually can see that from different angles that we're not able to get legally. Some people have been able to get them by flying a drone over the park. Taking a look from this angle now, we see the Punga mat slide racers. We can actually, if you zoom in really close, see a red flashing light, and look even closer here, we can see the signs of the blue manta-shaped mats that will race down those slides. As we pull back out, you can see the Aqua Coaster station is getting some theming work, rock work on the side, all around there. The steps have been getting a lot more work as well. We still have not seen water flowing on this slide yet. Next up, we'll be taking a look at Runamukka Reef and its progress as it continues to get more pieces for the kids' play area. No sign of a splash bucket there yet, but we'll be taking a look here in just a second. One final look from Turkey Lake Road gives us a look at Runamukka Reef. Now last week we showed you a piece of a slide that was only in the beginnings of installation. Now we can see it is fully installed to the best of our knowledge. Off in the distance we're seeing some exciting stuff for the entrance area, as it looks like the entrance awning over that big A-frame we've been showing you is coming into form. We'll be taking a look at that and more of Runamukka Reef as we get to Cabana Bay and take a look from there. Taking our first look from Cabana Bay, as always, we're taking a look at the Krakatoa Mountain, the volcano here. We see a lot more scaffolding on this side of the volcano. And as we look just to the right, we see the orange and blue structure we've come to know as Runamukka Reef already. It's gotten more slide pieces. Last week we showed you where that blue slide left off. Now we see it fully developed all around here. Even more stairs, more rooftop pieces coming into place. And as we pull out, we see the other slides in the distance there, the 4 slides. Up close here we see the tree development continuing. Circular area, not quite developed yet. We're gonna wait and see if we see any rock work there. Continuing on off in the distance, we've been watching this elevated pathway that looks like it has Q rails on it, but just above it we're seeing a roof structure now come into form, as well as the slide pieces coming out, starting to get uncovered. Final angled look at the water park from here gives us another look at the stalactites and stalagmites for the Lazy River Cave. Looking down in there, we see a lot more shell pieces on the roof of that area for more rock work, facade shells there. So we could expect that to be going either over the Aqua Coaster there in the back, or more likely inside of the tunnelway. Taking a look at the entrance area now for Volcano Bay, we're seeing a lot more development. One new exciting development we're seeing this week is the first awning piece on that frame we've been showing you, as well as the roof structure being completed there on the entrance building. All around here we're seeing a lot more structure. There's that yellow structure here on the left that we brought you last week, has just kind of randomly shown up as a sort of surprise, and then a gray structure next to it seems to be coming into form as well now. We're gonna go on down the hallway and take a little better look at some of this stuff. Again, the exciting news of the day is that awning right here. So taking a closer look up here at the entrance, we see that structure and we see some darker volcanic rock kind of rising from the ground here, which is really exciting. Darkest volcanic rock we've seen on the site so far. And this is a look at the small shuttle bus tunnelway, or shuttle tunnelway. Might not even be a bus fitting through there. But we see a lot more rock work getting done there. Just last week, we brought you the forms that were sitting there. Now it looks like they've gotten a lot closer to completion on that rock work, kind of forming a wall. So taking a look this direction at Volcano Bay, we see Krakatoa Mountain there. There's that pathway again we've been telling you about, kind of goes into the volcano. Behind that we see a temple-like building, as many think it is. Some feel that it belongs in Lost Continent. I personally think it belongs in Brooklyn. Lots of opinions out there on that. It does not look like it belongs on the side of a volcano. Again, personal opinion there. We see a lot more rock work, and here's some shells still for rock work for the pathway. Closer up at that restaurant, we see more of the framework has been installed. We'll see that from the other building as we get over there. We are actually, kind of a minor random note, we are seeing fans running on the AC unit on top of this building, leading to believe that the building is operational in some sort of sense. No more background scaffolding or pieces to be installed behind this building as we had last week. Likely we'll be seeing that from a different angle. Taking a look far out in the distance, we see Puhi and a little bit of Meku there. As we conclude from this shot, we take a look at Krakatoa Mountain and all of its scaffolding on this side. A lot more rock work getting done, a lot more forms getting done, seeing a lot of workers on the side of the mountain today and throughout this past week. So we would expect to see even more scaffolding coming down very, very soon. We're going to take a look at the resort at the future water park from the other building next. Wrapping up our look at Volcano Bay today, we come to you from Honu, where water is still flowing. A worker is at the top. We have not seen any tubes go yet. Looks like they are just working on some of the safety systems here. And also Ikomoana is the green one in the back. Hanu's the more exciting one here in the front, the blue one with the double half pipe, if you will, set up. Multiple water flowing there. The lazy river has actually been drained since last week. That is obviously more work to be done there. Just testing the water flow. The flume wasn't even completely full last week to those water lines that we've shown you before, where the decorative border is. So that'll conclude our look at Volcano Bay today and this week. Once again, my name is Jim from wildgravitytravels.com. You can check all of the still pictures from this update out on the link in the description of this video. And you can check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for all the breaking updates. We will see you at the park and have a great week, everyone.